AHCA Section 131, Repeal of Cost Sharing Subsidy. Section 131 would repeal ACA Section 1402, terminating the cost-sharing subsidies and payments to issuers for such reductions, effective for plan years beginning in 2020. So I get my health insurance through the ACA, and based on what I made last year, my subsidy even went up, so I am paying less this year than I was last year, which, thank God, I would not be able to afford health insurance at all. The plan that I am currently on is an HMO plan, which allows me to go see specialists, which was important for me to make sure that I had, because I have a thyroid condition. I have a history of cancer, different kinds of cancer that run in my family history. I just recently went to my dermatologist, who I had not been to the dermatologist in many years, and I went and she did a scan of the moles that I have, and she saw one on my arm, and she said, this looks like something that I want to check out. Is it okay if we do a biopsy on this mole? So yeah, that's fine. I'm here. We might as well. And it's covered under my health insurance, so why wouldn't I get that biopsy done to make sure that I'm not sick, or preventative care, like you would think, to make sure that it's if it is something bad, that we take care of it right away. And so she did the biopsy. She removed the mole. They did the biopsy, and she called me a few weeks later and said, hey, so everything looked good except for one side of the mole, which had some atypical cells, atypical changing cells that didn't really look right. So we'd like you to come back in a few weeks, and we're going to have the surgeon remove the rest of those skin cells. And as you can see, he opened me up and he dug out some more of those skin cells to make sure that they got all of the weird changing cells, to make sure that in the future they weren't going to turn into something that could potentially take my arm or take my life. And they removed all of the weird cells. Everything in this part of my arm is totally fine. And I would not have gone to my dermatologist. Honestly, I wouldn't have gone if I didn't have this insurance, if I didn't have this specific plan that allowed me to go see specialists. And it could have potentially been a really dangerous situation. I'm going to be making all of my doctor's visits over the period of the next few months, to just in case. This is really going to be detrimental, and I will probably, if this passes, we'll probably end up again going without health insurance if I don't have some kind of job where I'm insured through my employer, which I am not. Yeah, so that is my story. I would, implore you all to go to the website readahca.com, find the section of the bill that affects you or your loved ones, or your community the most. Read that section and then tell your story. Upload it using the hashtag ReadAHCA, and let's get this out there. Thank you.